What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode we were checking out equivalent energistics. I still have a problem. I try to remember the name of that mod. Yes, it is equivalent energistics. Yes, we're still creating these EMC crystals from all of those Ender IO Tesseract things that we stuck in the condenser, whatever. So yeah, those are coming into the system. Now I was looking, these dense EMC crystals, I was trying to figure out how you can craft these. You can't, or I'm sorry, how you can collect these. You can't just collect these. What you can do is once you reach a certain amount of these EMC crystals, you can tell the system to craft like 100 of those or whatever. And yeah, you can convert those into these, I guess, to save disk space. I assume that's the reason. Otherwise, you can just store all of these on like a deep storage unit and pretty much store infinite amounts of them. Well, I was also noticing that these have EMC, right? 256. So I was like, oh, crystal. All of these different crystals. Yeah, you can craft these and then you can craft those into like the super dense ones. Yeah, so it'll use some of these and we can do that and it'll craft another one eventually. But anyway, with these super dense ones, I was like, ooh, that stores almost 85 million. I bet we can learn this on this table, and then we can make the crystals and then put them back in the AE system and not have to worry about all that. Well, they thought about that. You can't do that. Look at the EMC value, or I guess our EMC total that we have here. It says 418 million. We try and pull one out. We lose it, and I can't click it. It's gone. Well, if we click out the table and click back in, we're back to where we were. It says learn, so it says that it can learn these, but you can't pull them out of the table. It won't let you do this. Okay, so I was thinking that'd be like a cool way to get a whole bunch of these crystals for the system. We wouldn't have to worry about the way we're doing it, but no, unfortunately they thought about that and they won't let you pull it out of the table. So we can convert them from like the smaller units into the medium and then the medium into the larger units, and yeah, just so it saves on disk space, or we could just set up a deep storage unit. For now, I think it just kind of makes sense to put them into the larger size, and I'm sure the system will autocraft those as it needs them back into the smaller ones. But what I wanted to work on today, guys, we haven't really explored much in this mod pack, right? There is a section in the mod pack, this another aspect section here, which is all about going to different dimensions and exploring. We got a thing here for RF tools. We'll look at this when we get our power upgrade. We still haven't done that yet. I was looking, there's Twilight Forest is available, which it doesn't look like it's that difficult. It wants us to kill a raven, and it wants us to get some torch berries, both of which are pretty easy. But the thing is, the Twilight Forest requires a nether star in this mod pack, so you can't just do the diamond into the water like you can normally. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but we're at the point now where we got thousands of diamond, or thousands of these nether stars, so that doesn't matter. So let's set up a little spot. Yeah, we need like a 2x2, 1 deep of water. I'm trying to think of where we're going to do this. We're just going to set up a spot. We're going to warp to the Twilight, and then we're just going to use our enhanced charm of dislocation to get back. Actually, hold on a second. Before we do that, you know, what I've been wanting to do was this enchanter, right? I wanted to get Soulbound. Soulbound is an ender crystal, which EMC, so we can easily get those things, and 27 player levels to get a Soulbound book. Let's get that. Let's Soulbound some stuff. Ender crystal. Next. Craft. Done. Got it. Okay, and we need 27 levels, which I have on me. Oh, you know what? We need a book. Yeah, you know what? Just being able to auto-craft stuff like this and have it in the system, just using those crystals, that is so nice. I am really, really, really liking this mod. The, equivalent energistics. Can I not place this in here? Am I doing this wrong? How do we do this? Oh, does it have to be a book and quill? Maybe, yeah, it's a book and quill. Okay. Do we have book and quill? Oh, we don't. Well, that's why we don't have one. Okay. So let's grab some ink. Next, start. Okay, 16 ink. And a feather. So we should have all of those. We should be able to craft this like so. And we'll put this here. Now our system should be able to auto craft those. Yeah, book and quill now available. Awesome. All right, so let's go put this here. Soulbound. Now, I had an anvil around here somewhere, and I don't remember where it is. I guess I must have just learned it in the system. So we'll make another one of these. Cool. I guess we'll stick it right here. So soulbound plus this. Cool. All right, so this is soulbound. I probably should go through and do all my armor soulbound. I probably should do it on my tools. I probably should do it on my ender pouch. For now, just having this thing, being able to warp around to the different dimensions, that's really what I care about. Okay, so we were going to look at setting up the 2x2 of water. So let's grab some dirt, I suppose. And I'll craft a stack. Yep, that's fine. So we'll grab some dirt. We got some water. Grab another bucket. Cool. We got that done. And I think we'll just set it right over here. This is just going to be destroyed. Basically what we're doing is we're just going to go to the Twilight using this. Oh, I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, we're going to go to the Twilight. And then I'm just going to set my enhanced charm of dislocation to warp back and forth so we won't have to worry about leaving this here. Actually, that torch won't be able to go there. We need flowers. Can we get like a daisy? Rose, poppy. Okay, we can make poppies. I knew we could make one of these things. They'll give us 16 of those. That should be enough. All right, so like that. Yeah, the torch can't stay there. Okay, so water here, water here. There we go. And nether star. Oh, I have to turn off my magnet. There we go. Nether star. Twilight portal. Sweet. Okay, so turn the magnet back on. Yeah, I was trying to think of what I want to do here. I want to put that away. Put the dirt away. Don't really need that quest book. We don't need the poppies on us. Put this and this. Cool. So as soon as we get there, we are going to set a waypoint on our enhanced charm of dislocation so we can warp there back and forth whenever we want to. And we can remove that portal because we don't need it. Same thing for like the mining world portal and the nether portal. We really don't need those anymore. Okay, so it looks like we're in a plains style area, not a forest. Okay, we got a hollow hill there. We got the tower over there. Things are still loading in very, very slowly. Yeah, it's gonna render a lot of chunks when you first come to the Twilight. Squirrel! Okay, so let's set a waypoint here. I guess we'll face the tower. All right, so add new. Twilight. Commit. Done. Okay, so we can always come to the Twilight Forest now. We don't have to leave the portal. That's awesome. Let's go back home. I'm gonna clean this up right now, just so we don't have to leave it around here. Can I put water in there? Okay, so that breaks it. All right, so it turns it all back into, I wasn't aware I was gonna do that. Dirt. Should have left that in my inventory. Yeah, I don't think I've ever broken the Twilight portal. I've accidentally done it, but I've never purposely done it as far as I remember. So I wasn't sure if a bucket of water in there was gonna do it, but apparently that's all you need to do. So that's pretty cool. And there we go. Done. All right, so that is all taken care of. So we need to go back to the Twilight. Let's make sure this works. Yeah, we need to go to the Twilight. We need to get ourselves a raven feather, which I don't think those show up on the minimap. They might. And we need a torch berry, which you can find in pretty much any single cave. But we got flight. We got everything we need. So I'm expecting to find a torch berry in here, but I'm not seeing one. There's one. Okay, so we got that. Now we just need to find ourselves a raven. And I'm not sure how to find those, if they spawn in any specific location, or if you just gotta cruise around until you see one. Well, it's not that interesting just flying around the Twilight. Let me try and find, what are you? You are a molten osmium, a fluid cow. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if we'll find all the different fluid cows we need here. Huh. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and try and find one of those ravens. They're just going to be a normal spawned mob in here. I'll kill it, get the feather, and we will be able to continue on, guys. So I found a raven pretty quickly after that last clip. Now, one thing I didn't really think about, since we have this enhanced charm of dislocation and we have these fluid cows here, this is a pig iron one. This is essentially steel. We can left click on it with this thing and we can warp that back to wherever the location is on our enhanced terminal dislocation. In this case, that is back to our base, so we now have a molten pig iron fluid cow at home, which is really awesome. I mean, alternatively, we could just come to the Twilight Forest with a bunch of, what are those called, the safari nets, and pick them up. I mean, that's another way to do it. Since I don't have a safari net on me, I thought that'd be kind of cool to send them back that way. We'll safari net them when we get there. Oh man, chunk error. That's awesome. Well, anyway, I think we're done here in the Twilight. Yeah, we've got a raven really quickly. Let's go back. We got a fluid cow in here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Let me grab you a safari net. I don't know if we safari net this cow, if we will be able to tell what the difference is between this and the other ones, if it'll say the fluid cow type. Does it? Fluid cow. It doesn't say what it is. Does it keep the type when I set you back down? It does. Now, I also wonder with the fluid cow, since it is a different name, like if I spawn those in using the auto spawner, does it still spawn in regular cows or does it spawn in all fluid cows? Huh. That's something we'll have to find out in the future sometime. Or if you guys know, you can leave a comment down below. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the Twilight. I don't think there's any progression we need to do there. We were going there specifically to complete this quest, which we've done. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a killing task. Aha! The Ice Queen. So how do you do the Ice Queen? I didn't know that there was more quests here. That's not what we're doing. Achievements. Oh, I think this achievement thing's different. Twilight Forest. So Ice Queen. Lich. That's the beef stroganoff thing. Does it not show all the different achievements? Okay, well, I guess there is progression on the Twilight that we have to do. I was thinking that we'd just be able to go there, click those 2 items, and be done. But no, it did unlock this other thing where we have to kill the Ice Queen, which means we need to go back to the Twilight and do all of the Twilight Forest stuff. Okay, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I did see that there was the... Where are we at? Yeah, right here. There's a maze. This is the first monster you have to unlock. So let's head over to the maze. We will do this pretty quickly. The snake is... Which cow is this? Did I look at this one? Is this the osmium? That is the osmium. Yeah, the snake boss, I forget what that's called. The Naga. That is a really... Man, there's just so many fluid cows. It's a really, really easy boss. Molten, I know Lashite? Okay. I don't know what that is. Must be like a metallurgy fluid. Okay, so in the center, there is a spawner. As we get closer to that spawner, it will spawn the boss. There it is. I think our armor is good enough where we can just walk up to this guy and smack him a few times in the face. Yeah, the swords we have is pretty good. It's not like the best sword. In fact, you know what we could do? We could use our crossbow. That's like way overpowered just for funsies. So there's that and this. It's a snake. Okay, so 1 hit with that pretty much killed it. That's awesome. Did I get... Oh yeah, okay, so the magnet sucked all that stuff in. I wasn't even looking. So we got the Naga trophy. I think we have to turn the magnet off. I think we have to pick this thing up normally. Or maybe we got the achievement and I didn't see it. No, we got it. Okay, so we got the scale. So now we got to go fight the Lich. We saw there was a Lich tower somewhere. There's one. All right, so the Lich is pretty easy too. Well, pretty easy when we got this armor anyway. I really don't want to fight these things vanilla style, vanilla Twilight Forest style. I've done that before in the past. And while it is kind of fun, like, you can only fight these bosses so many times before it's just like, come on, let's go. So, there's the Lich. So this guy's got shields. Oh, I'm stuck. He's got shields and you're supposed to knock back his little ball things. Oh, that was the wrong way. Okay, so these guys are doing damage. Can I hit you? Alright, so anyway, we're supposed to be knocking back his balls. Can I shoot you with this? Oh, I can. That takes away his shield. Okay, well, we did it that way. That's not really the intended way, but we did it that way. Okay, so we got our trophy. We got a bunch of the golden armor, which we can pull the enchantments off. Oh, that's got soulbound on it. Okay, so we can pull that off and use that. That's pretty cool. Let me grab like my golden bag of holding. We'll start putting away some of these items. That's clogging up the old inventory. We got the Scepter of the Twilight. I'm not sure which that particular item does. All right, that, those. So we got our 2 trophies so far. All right, so if we go back to the achievements, we can see where else we have to go for progression. Oh, we did not get the achievement for that. So let's drop that on the ground. We'll pick it up. Is it going to give me the achievement now? Requires shimmering scale. Did we not get the... Okay. Maybe we didn't pick up the Naga scale. There we go. Okay, so we got the achievement for the Naga scale, which unlocked this one. So now we have to pick this up. There's that one. All right, so back to the achievements. I think we have to pick up the Scepter. There's that one. So more achievements. Okay, we have all of these unlocked now. We don't really care about that. All right, so we have to go to the maze. So let's head over to the maze next. We're gonna have to find a maze. First of all, those only appear in like the plains, and I think we started in kind of like a plains, but they don't necessarily always appear in a plains biome. Okay, so the next step is I need to find the maze. Let me go and fly around for a little bit, try and uncover one, and we will be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I don't think I really explained why that we had to go through this progression. For those of you who don't know, the Twilight Forest has all of these different bosses locked out. Like you have to do the Naga first, and then that'll unlock the ability to go to the Lich. And once the Lich is done, that'll unlock the ability to go to the maze. Otherwise, like certain biomes and certain things have like barriers and stuff preventing them. Like this is a fire swamp, and this has the Hydra. You can see like all these particle effects. If I were to go in here, that little dude spawned, gonna give me a book to tell me about the fire swamp. Let's collect that. Okay, let's get out of here before we die to being set on fire. So anyway, oh, did he not drop one? Okay, that dude, normally when you kill him, like they spawn around the borders of these things. They'll drop a book when you kill them and tell you about the biome and what you have to do. But anyway, you can just follow the achievements to know. But yeah, I thought the mazes appeared in plains, but I guess they can appear in plains or swamps. Anyway, I was flying over and I found this thing. So I've done the maze many times on many different playthroughs. We have to go through the top level maze and then get down to the bottom level and then fight the Minotaur or whatever it's called. Yeah. So the Twilight Forest mazes aren't that interesting, and I'm pretty overpowered as well, so it's not going to be like I'm going to have a chance of dying. So I'm just going to go ahead and bust through this real quick. I'll bring you guys back in when I get down to the Minotaur on the bottom level. Once we find him and kill him, we can just use our enhanced charm of dislocation to teleport back to the start and find the next boss. So let me go ahead and get down to the bottom level, and we will be right back, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. So normally when you're in a maze, you follow either the left wall, you either follow the wall on the left side, you always make like left turns, or you follow on the right wall and you always make right turns, but you never switch in the middle. That's how you follow a maze. Like you'd always go to the left or whatever, and you follow the wall or whatever. And that should usually get you from one side of the maze to the other. Well, this particular maze, I'm not sure what the deal is, but trying to find this boss room, it was impossible. I was following, I think it was the right wall the entire way around here, and I went all the way around, and I didn't find it. So I was like, oh, I must have missed a turn, I must have not been paying attention, so I did all the way again, I couldn't find it. Anyway, this thing's like in the center that's not up against the wall. The maze like probably got like some center thing that doesn't connect to the outside of the wall. It's weird. It's one of the first times that method has never worked for me for finding something, but this is our boss. This is what we're looking for, this guy. Oh, did he just spot me? He didn't spot me. Okay, let me just grab my crossbow on the bar real quick and we'll like one-shot this guy. Boop. Nice. Okay, so he does drop some cool things. We got the meat stroganoff, that's what we needed. Hey. That's not very nice, guy. And he also drops his axe, and I kind of want the axe just for a trophy. Come on. So many things. Really? Really? Okay. Well, what we're going to do, let's grab our golden bag of holding then. We'll throw all this stuff in the ground. We'll just start putting mob drops in here, and eventually we'll get what we're looking for. So many things. There it is. Minotaur axe. Yeah, completely full. Yeah, and we can't duplicate this. There's no EMC on it. All right. Well, I'm going to have to clean up my inventory. Let's see if there's anything good in these chests. We got more ironwood. We got some steel leaf stuff. These things don't really matter. Nope, nothing in there we want. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. I did find a maze map focus, which is good. That'll allow us to create an uncrafting table. If that mod is enabled in this mod pack, I don't know if it is. It probably is. I mean, most things that are cheaty are enabled in this mod pack. But anyway, let's go ahead and get out of this maze. I am tired of being in this one. Oh, whoops, actually, I wanted to go back to Twilight. Okay, so we got the next achievement done. So we're out of the maze, we got this. So now we need to go to the Hydra area. So we saw on the map over by, yeah, over here, we have a fire swamp, and I did see there was a Hydra hill somewhere. Let me clean my inventory. We'll head over there to the hill, and we will check out the Hydra. All right, so here we are at the fire swamp. The particle effects are gone. There's like a hollow hill looking thing here, but it's actually a Hydra boss. Yep. All right, so these guys, you gotta wait for them to open their mouth pretty much in order to attack them. They're not super difficult, but yeah, we can kill them in like 2 shots. So. We're doing this the overpower cheaty way because that's what this mod pack is all about. Is this thing not dead yet? There it goes. Took it a minute to actually die. Okay, so we got the Hydra trophy. Let's fly up a minute, get away from those zombies. So if we go to our achievements, we can see, yes, Hydra Slayer. So now the next thing is one of blood taken. Okay, so now we need trophy champion. Claim your title by placing a trophy on the pedestal in the Dark Forest ruins. Do we have a trophy? We do, the Hydra trophy. Okay, so we're going to take this thing and we're going to stick it on the pedestal inside a covered forest or roofed forest or whatever it's called. We have not found one of those biomes yet, so it is off to find one of those dark forest things. We'll be back. All right, well, that took a bit of flying around, but I finally, whoop, I guess I can't see the map. I finally did come across a dark forest. Yeah, it's kind of like coming over here and zigzagging up and down and around. If you guys don't know, all the things in the Twilight Forest are basically in a grid. So you can see there's a hollow hill here. You can see there is the Hydra hill here. In the center between these two, there's what the maze we went down in. I think it's right there. Yeah, that's the maze that we went down into. So yeah, if you find one thing, go into a cardinal direction. You'll run into either like a hollow hill or something else. If you don't find anything, go over this way. There's a hedge maze here. There's like a hollow hill over here, I think. There's a lich tower. Anyway, so you can just keep kind of going back and forth, going around like that. So this is the dark forest, and it is dark in here, but we have access to this place now. This is like a really scary, spooky place because you can't see anything. Oh, this was actually relatively easy to find. What was that I just killed? It sounded like a spider, but it looked like something else. So I think this is the dwarf place. This is the pedestal that we need to place the trophy on. I can't remember if I've ever been through one of these or not. I feel like I have, but it must have been only once. So let's do this. We'll put the Hydra trophy here. I'll take that back. Okay, so this opens up into this place. Now, I'm not sure. Let's go back to the achievements. Once we're done with this, we're going to have to do, I guess, oh, okay. So yeah, we're going to have to do the tower, the other tower, and then, Alpha Fur. We have to find a glacier biome. And then I assume this is the Ice Queen is the last one. I don't know. That's something I've never seen before. So let's go ahead and go through this. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting about this place. Upper Goblin Night. Okay. I kind of wish I had night vision. I don't, so I apologize that the video is a little dark. Alright guys, well I finally found where the boss room is for the goblin area, whatever. Yeah, these are the bosses here. I feel like I have fought these before, but it's been a long time. Anyway, there's a waypoint here because I was going around the place and trying to find these guys, and I couldn't do it. And I didn't know what to do, so I decided to look at the mini-map, and I found a room that looked different from every other room in this place. Let's try and get to a spot. So J. Yeah, so you can see there's like these lava pools, and there's like ores and stuff like that. So I've been going around to all these other ones, and I was trying to find things that looked different. It turned out, well, it's kind of hard to see here. Maybe I had to go down lower or something. Yeah, so you can see the room here. This looks different than everything else I could see on the map. There's like 6 of these little things here. So I just set a waypoint right there, and I've just been finding my way over there, and we finally got to it. All right, so let's see if we can take these guys out. I'm sure we'll be able to pretty much one-shot the guys, right? Oh yeah, these guys are like super weak against this bow. There we go. Did we get it? All right, well, we killed all of them. We got a trophy, and then we killed the last one. This chest spawned. So this has Phantom Helmet, Phantom Plate, Knightly Sword, and Knightly Axe. So these are all random enchant. They are random enchant. That's kind of cool. Protection 2, Unstable, Unbreaking. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take all of this stuff with us. Where is my golden bag? Yeah, I've been fighting monsters here like crazy, and my crossbow has leveled up. It's got like reinforced 4. It's got like 3 moss on there. Yeah, lots of crazy stuff. I even got desperate. I was at a point where I was trying to vein mine, trying to just like destroy the world to find where this boss was. I just couldn't find it. I don't know. It was really, really weird. But we found it. I can go and remove this waypoint. Remove. Okay. So I think if we look at the achievements now, where are we at for Twilight? So we are now past here, past there, Tears of Fire. Cool. So we need to go fight the Urghast. Well, I don't know where an Urghast tower is, but I do know that those towers spawn in the Dark Forest. We found a Dark Forest here. I didn't even look to see if there was a Carbonite tower or whatever those things are spawned. Usually you will find them in every single Dark Forest, but they don't always appear. So let me go ahead and fly around for a little bit, see if we can find one. And, well, what do I can see on the mini-map? Here it is. Here it is. Cool. So we need to go up to the very top of this tower. We're just flying. I can hear so many things crawling around. Yeah, we got like those gas there. We need to go all the way up to the top, though. That spawner right there is what's going to spawn the Urghast. And I can't remember. I'm trying to remember how this works. I know these are like Ghostbuster traps or whatever. You activate these and it'll pull the gas down towards it. I don't know if we need that if we have flying or not. Anyway, let's go ahead and eat up. Let's just get close to this thing. Can I just hit you? No, it doesn't look like I can hit it. Yeah, this Urghast is a cool looking mob. I like it. Alright, so let's swap that out. Yeah, it takes no damage. So let's get down here. I think we just have to wait for it to come down. Then we can activate this thing. There we go. Alright, we were able to one-shot it. That's pretty cool. Ah, right, I forgot. When you kill the Urghast, it doesn't drop its drops. It just spawns a chest, like on this top floor. This chest has Carbonite in it. It has Fiery Tears, and it has the Urghast trophy. So let's turn off the magnet. I think that might screw things up. Which one did we need first? I guess just the trophy. All right, so there's Tears of Fire. Alpha Fur. All right, so now we need to go find ourselves a snowy biome. So much Twilight Forest, guys. So I was looking at the video length, and yeah, unfortunately, we've reached the end of the episode for today. Yeah, I know. You guys want more Twilight Forest in this episode. Sorry. But anyway, guys, yeah, I think we got 2 more bosses to go. We'll go ahead and look at taking care of those next time. There's another quest right after Twilight. That's why I wanted to do that, by the way. That's to unlock the Herbis. I don't think I've ever been to that mod's dimension or anything like that. I'm super excited to check that out. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do that next episode. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.